Good morning. I'll read aloud this morning. It's Alexander Who Used to Be Rich Last Sunday by Judith Vorse, illustrated by Ray Cruz. Alexander Who Used to Be Rich Last Sunday. It isn't fair that my brother Anthony has $2.75 and 1 dime and 7 nickels and 18 pennies. It isn't fair that my brother Nicholas has $1.25 and 5 dimes and 5 nickels and 13 pennies. It isn't fair because what I've got is bus tokens. A bus token is something you use so that you can ride the bus. And most of the time, what I've mostly got is bus tokens. And even when I'm very rich, I know that pretty soon what I'll have is bus tokens. I know because I used to be rich last Sunday. Last Sunday, Grandma Betty and Grandpa Louie came to visit from New Jersey. They brought lox because my father likes to eat lox. They brought plants because my mom likes to grow plants. They brought $1 for me and $1 for Nick and $1 for Anthony because Mom says it isn't nice to say this. We like money a lot, especially me. Here's the picture. My father told me to put the dollar away to pay for college. He was kidding. Anthony told me to use the dollar to go downtown to a store and buy a new face. Anthony stinks. Nikki said to take the dollar and bury it in the garden, and in a week, a dollar tree would grow. Mom said if I really want to buy a walkie-talkie, save my money. Saving money is hard. Yes, it is. Because last Sunday when I used to be rich, I went to Pearson's drugstore and got bubble gum. And after the gum stopped tasting good, I got more gum. And after that gum started tasting good, I got more gum. And even though I told my friend David I'd sell him all the gum in my mouth for a nickel, he still wouldn't buy it. Goodbye, 15 cents. Last Sunday when I used to be rich, I bet that I could hold my breath till 300. Anthony won. I bet that I could jump from the top of the stoop and land on my feet. Nikki won. I bet that I could hide this purple marble in my hand, and my mom would never guess which hand I was hiding it in. I didn't know that moms made children pay. Goodbye, another 15 cents. I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money, except that Addie called me up and said that he would rent me his snake for an hour. I always wanted to rent his snake for an hour. Goodbye, 12 cents. It's Alexander spending his money wisely. I don't think so. Anthony said that when I'm 99, I still won't have enough for a walkie-talkie. Nick said I'm too dumb to be let loose. My father said that there are certain words a boy can never say, no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father fined me 5 cents each for saying them. Goodbye, dime. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, by accident, I flushed 3 cents down the toilet. A nickel fell through a crack when I walked on my hands. I tried to get my nickel out with a butter knife and also my mother's scissors. Goodbye, 8 cents and butter knife and scissors. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I found this chocolatey candy bar just sitting there. I used it, I rescued it from being melted or mushed, except the way I rescued it from being melted or mushed was that I ate it. How was I supposed to know it was Anthony's? Goodbye, 11 cents. I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money. But then Nick did a magic trick that made my pennies vanish in thin air. The trick to bring them back, he hasn't learned yet. Goodbye, 4 cents. Anthony said that even when I'm 199, I still won't have enough money for a walkie-talkie. Nick said they should lock me in a cage. My father said there are certain things a boy can never kick, no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father made me pay 5 cents for kicking it. Goodbye, nickel. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, Kathy around the corner had a garage sale. I positively only went to look. I looked at a half melted candle. I needed that candle. I looked at a bear with one eye. I needed that bear. I looked at a deck of cards that was perfect except for no 7 of clubs and no 2 of diamonds. I didn't need that 7 or that 2. Goodbye, 20 cents. I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money. I absolutely positively was saving the rest of my money, except I needed to get some money to save. I tried to make a tooth fall out. I could put it under my pillow and get a quarter. No loose tooth. I looked in Pearson's telephone booth for nickels and dimes that people sometimes forget. No one forgot. I brought some non-returnable bottles down to Friendly's Market. Friendly's Market wasn't very friendly. I told Grandma and Grandpa to come back soon. Last Sunday when I used to be rich, I used to have $1. I do not have $1 anymore. I just got this dopey deck of cards. I got this one-eyed bear, and I've got a melted candle. And some bus tokens. Alexander, Who Used to Be Rich, Last Sunday by Judith Vorse, illustrated by Ray Cruz. And that was our read aloud. So today in open court, we are going to be looking at and learning about vowels this week. We're going to review our vowels. And remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. And we've already done all of our short vowels, and we are working on our long vowels. So today we're going to review short A, short A. And then I have a fun short A sheet for you that you can color and work on. If you would like to print it out and color the pictures and figure out what the secret short A words are. Okay, so let's review short A. And I know this is your favorite card. So let's listen to what short A says.
Lamb. I'm Pan the lamb I am. This is how I tell my mommy where I am. I'm Pan the lamb I am. This is how I tell my daddy where I am. I'm Pan the lamb I am. That young ram is my brother Sam. This is how I tell my brother where I am. I'm Pan the lamb. I'm happy where I am. Can you help me tell my family where I am? Ah, 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 ah.
So that is our sound for this week. Short A says ah. Short A says ah. So our sheet that we're going to be working on, and we'll do the first one together. We'll do the first one together. If we look at our pictures on here for our secret words, the first thing you need to do is write your name. And then our directions say, write the beginning sound of each picture to work out the secret word. And all of our secret words have the ah sound in them. So if we look at the first picture, we have a cup, an apple, and a tree. So this sheet is doing two things. The first thing is it's reviewing beginning sounds. It's reviewing beginning sounds. And so this sheet does two things. It reviews your beginning sounds, and it's also going to go over that short A sound. So let's look at the first one. We have a cup, an apple, and a tree. What's the beginning sound for cup? Correct, C. What's the beginning sound for apple? Ah. Right, A. And what's the beginning sound for tree? Correct, T. So you would write C, A, T. And what's the secret word for this box? Cat. Good job. Let's look at this one. We have a mushroom, an arrow, and a pizza. Mushroom, arrow, pizza. What's the beginning sound for mushroom? M. What's the beginning sound for arrow? Ah, arrow. What's the beginning sound for pizza? Pizza. M-A-P. Map. So you're going to write the beginning sound under each picture, and then you would have a secret word, and then you're going to read that secret word. So that's how you would do that sheet to review your short A sound. To review your short A sound. And let's listen to that sound one more time.
Ah, lamb. I'm Pan the lamb I am. This is how I tell my mommy where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pan the lamb I am. This is how I tell my daddy where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pan the lamb I am. That young ram is my brother Sam. This is how I tell my brother where I am. Ah, 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 ah. I'm Pan the lamb. I'm happy where I am. Can you help me tell my family where I am? Ah, 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 ah.
So our vowel sound for today is short A.